Hi, Deepa here, and welcome to the Coaching to Evolve series. Today's theme we explore is the role of embodiment in coaching. In my work with leaders, when I ask them about what they want to explore, they often talk about the kind of stress they're experiencing and or the kind of anxiety that they experience. When I ask further, where do you feel it in your body? They often are not able to identify which part or where. Why is this important? This is what I call is the practice of embodiment, where in your body you can feel your thoughts, your emotions, or any word that you experience. Now, why is this important? Stress can be a very generic word that you hear around in the system. But when you identify where you feel stress in your body or what that stress does to you in your body, it means that you're identifying your pattern and then you can work on it because everything is in the body, everything manifests in the body. Now, the body has been ignored in this process, and my endeavor is to bring that awareness and this consciousness to the client so that it doesn't just shift for them in that coaching session, but it shifts their consciousness and awareness for life, which is the objective of a coaching session. To give you an example, I was working with this medical doctor who came to me because she wanted to work on her anxiety. She was very clear that she was feeling nervous, anxious, and many words she used to describe. Now, she was also having this anxiety, the first one that she is a doctor, and because she was looking at everything anatomically, and the fact that she was not able to identify the cause of this anxiety, she was anxious even more. She was forgetting the point that it is not just an anatomic connection, but it is the connection of the mind and the body. As we started exploring, and I used to ask her questions, where do you feel this anxiety in your body? What are the triggers? What happens to the body when you experience this emotion or this anxiety? It took her some research, to observe and to figure that when she feels this emotion, her head is reeling. She feels as if everything is roaming around. And, her eyes start reeling, her head starts reeling, and she feels the whole world is spinning. Now, with this data point, what I understood was that there is a lot of levity she's feeling. So, to balance this, all we need to bring is gravity. And then I probed her body connection to the upper part and the lower part of her body, and I got some data points. At that point of time, I offered to her a suggestion. I offered to her if I could ask her to do a certain practice. I taught her some grounding practices so that she can bring her attention while she feels this exact trigger to the soles of her feet. And when she agreed to do that, I taught her the technique to ground. And with that, I gave her several other practices. She could choose from that bag. So whenever she experienced that symptom, she could identify this is what happens in her body, and then she has to install these practices. Over a period of time, not only was her condition in control, but she had an understanding of her condition and understanding of the solution for that condition to manage it. Simple. She understood that with this anxiety, there is levity, and therefore, to balance that, she needs gravity. And there are certain practices for that. Over a period of time, she was able to evolve her own practices, which she shared with me, and she was very happy doing them. So, no more was her anxiety feeling anxious to her. She knew she could manage it. Will the anxiety completely stop? No, because if she's prone to it, it will reoccur. Has she found a capacity to feel resilient and to feel resourceful? Yes. That's how coaching shifted her life. And that's how coaching can shift your life also. When you bring in the body in the process of exploring your present condition. It was also very clear to this client that her vision was joy. She wanted to reach a space where she can be joyous no matter whatever happens in her external life. And she's a practicing doctor, she's successful, she's ambitious. She wanted her ambitions to be fulfilled. And she found a way. If you wish to explore in our container, please book a discovery call and I will be very happy to hold space for you.